Miss Ndlovu. Thank you for making it to the parents' evening today. I just wanted to have a quick chat about Tando regarding his behavior inside the classroom.
Hi, good afternoon. Is everything okay, or what? Is there any concerns?
Oh, yes. Thank you for asking. Tando is one of my brightest students in class, and obviously, as a bright student, when you start to notice some changes and some unusual behavior within the learner, as a teacher, it honestly causes some concern, So, I've noticed some slight unusual behavior in Tando. So, would you say there's anything that is contributing to his behavior, maybe at home, situations at home?
Well, but there's nothing particular that we noticed at home. Tando is relatively well mannered. I think maybe just sleeps late, but I think that could also be caused by his tablet.
Oh, okay. So, over the past 2 weeks, I've been monitoring Tando's behavior, and he seems to be quite disruptive, and his attention span and also his lack of focus when we are busy doing school activities and classwork, he seems to be relatively in his own space, in his own world, or he would be disrupting other children, so perhaps the lack of sleep could contribute to that. What else have you noticed that can contribute besides his sleeping behavior?
Tando's not necessarily a very aggressive kid at home, so it's just quite news. So I think this is quite news. Tando's not a very disruptive kid at home. So I think it could also maybe just be due to the lack of sleep. Maybe he's just a bit more grumpy or aggressive in class because he is maybe tired or something. Yes. So maybe it's just stemming from that.
Okay, so then I think the issue at hand here is perhaps Tando's lack of sleep, not getting enough sleep, so it contributing basically to his lack of attention span inside the classroom, and then obviously also getting irritated, agitated, and disrupting the other learners inside the classroom. Okay, ma'am. So I do think then over the next 3 weeks we can assess and monitor Tando, and then next week we can do a check again to track if Tando's behavior is improving or it is getting worse. So what do you think about that, ma'am?
Yes, I think we can definitely do that. We'll also make sure that we monitor his sleep at home, and then we can just have the check-in, like you said, to just see if he's been staying focused.
Yes, staying focused, having psychologists and most researchers also suggest a child should have at least about 8 hours of sleep, and then just monitor his amount of time he spends playing games and all of that, and just ensuring like your child just has a healthy amount of sleep so that the next day he's refreshed and he's ready for all the activities and be actively basically participating inside the classroom.
Yes, I agree. I think that sounds good. Thank you for keeping us informed on his behavior, and it's quite a lot having a young kid here.
Yeah, but we just we just trying our level best to try and support these learners as his teacher and also as his parents. It's like they're saying, it takes a community to raise a child, so I think really throughout your continuous support as a parent and my continuous support as his teacher, Tando should really be his behavior should be improved. Thank you for making time, Ms. Ndlovu, and I hope you enjoy your evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you.